You were proud of the LinkedIn post that you published last week. It got you some likes, some impressions here and there. You put a lot of effort into writing it, but it still did not perform as well as you had expected. So what went wrong? It was probably your LinkedIn post structure. So when I had started writing on LinkedIn during college, my very first post was like a love letter. No line breaks, no structure, no alignment, no spacing. It was such a hard time for me to read it 5 months later. Probably this could be an issue with your post. So by the end of this video, I'm about to give you 3 of my best LinkedIn post structures, my prompts, a full post structure cheat sheet, and we'll break down an example. Hi, I'm Karishmaa, a model, anchor, author turned LinkedIn personal branding and corporate employee branding expert. The post structures we're breaking down today are the ones that took me and my client's account from 0 to 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, and next is your turn. In case you didn't know, this is episode 6 of my LinkedIn Content Masterclass series. In the first 5 episodes, we've already covered 17 post types, post formats. We've built your content strategy, we've built your content plan step by step. Go watch them all after you're done watching this video. Now, let's first begin by understanding what a post structure actually is. So if you read the very first line here where I say, I started writing when I was 5 years old. This is what my audience sees while scrolling. So if somebody is randomly scrolling, they'll fall on this very first line. Now, LinkedIn cuts my post off after 2 to 3 sentences, 2 to 3 lines, and shows a see more button. Hence, your first 2 lines need to do all the magic because nobody will click on the see more button. On the desktop, the cutoff is around 140 to 220 characters. And on the mobile, it's even shorter. Now, this very first line acts as a hook, which is usually 5 to 15 words and has to be very powerful, very specific. Now, you see, when I build further, I say it came to me so naturally that 2 years ago, while I was in Abu Dhabi, I found myself put on the spot when a couple of friends asked me to recite a poem at an open mic. This is where I rehooked my audience. I've not spoken about what, when, how yet. I'm just building upon the hook. Now I write, I hadn't written in 6 years. When I asked myself what's the closest to my heart and the world needs to hear, I ended up putting together a quick poem dedicated to my mother. All of this that you see, right, it moves people. It is the body where I'm breaking down the entire situation after rehooking people. Then I go on and write, we build with clarity, rhythm, emotional truth, and the heart of expression. This is the pivot. I'm trying to close down my post, and then in the end I say, want more stories like this plus behind the scene lessons on branding, client systems, and marketing agency life, subscribe to my newsletter. Now I'm asking you to come deliberately and check out my newsletter. This is called call to action. I'm directly telling people what to do next. In the end, I have 3 to 5 hashtags. So the post structure is hook, rehook, body, pivot, and call to action. 5 parts in one single post structure. Now, I'll be giving you my 3 post structures and I've linked down a detailed cheat sheet in the description below. Grab it, open it alongside the video. Let me give you a quick walkthrough. So if you open my post structure cheat sheet from the description below, it's a Google sheet. So I want you to create a copy of yourself because we'll be using it. You might have to make some changes in it. Now I'll give you a quick walkthrough. Tab 1 is the full hook, body, land structure with all the rules, the one that we just discussed. Then it has the 3 frameworks that we will be discussing. The second tab, see right here, has your AI prompts that we will be needing today. Third tab is the post anatomy. Now the last tab is the bonus tab. In that case, this tab tells you which framework to use, which post type, for which stage of the funnel. We'll come back to this towards the end of the video. Now keep the sheet open and open ChatGPT right next to the sheet. So only kind of tabs you will have are 3 of these, my video, ChatGPT window, and this sheet. Now we will be getting into the very first framework, framework 1, which is SLA, Story, Lesson, Application. This framework is usually used while writing challenges, personal stories, or mistakes, or any kind of lessons that you have learned over the period of years. So let me show you how this actually works with one of my post examples for you to understand the entire framework better. This is something I wrote when I made a comeback on my LinkedIn account after 3 to 4 months. The post starts with a decision that felt like freedom but killed me from inside. That's my hook. Then I say, I waited for perfection. This is very specific, very personal, and it immediately puts the reader into the moment. Then I build upon the story. You see, I talk about not writing for 6 months, my team taking over my content, feeling guilty, and the irony of being a content strategist, being a LinkedIn strategist, but being disconnected from my own voice. I've written it exactly how I would tell a friend and not like a report. Then comes the lesson. I've written success felt empty. That's one line, but it carries the weight of the entire LinkedIn post. Then I show the application where I talk about cutting down my team, reducing my costs, and taking back control. So now it's just not my story, it becomes something you can reflect in your own life. And then the CTA. Have you ever felt successful but empty on the inside? I'm calling my reader in to engage with my post. So you see, I did not go beyond and wrote something extraordinary. I just articulated my rough, messy thoughts into a well-structured LinkedIn post. And I will help you do the same right away. Now, with me. So, go to tab 2 in the sheet. So, you go to AI prompts and the first prompt is the SLA prompt. Okay, it reads as, you are a LinkedIn content strategist who specializes in authority building posts for personal brands. I want to write a LinkedIn post using the story lesson application framework. Here is my raw idea or experience. Paste your rough story. So this is where I will be pasting my story when I really want to use this prompt. Then it says my content pillars. You know what content pillars are. You will put across some themes that are related to you. Let's say I would write about employee advocacy, LinkedIn, personal branding, AI in personal branding. Then my target audience. Write about your target audience. Let's say my target audience is founders, HRs, marketing heads. Write down yours as well. Write a complete SLA post following these rules. Then there are all these hook, story, lesson, application rules. This is the entire prompt. Now what I'll do is, I'll show you how to use the prompt with a random paragraph on the internet. Let's say I search about mangoes. I'm going to pick this paragraph about mangoes. I will copy paste it here right in front of you. And now I am pasting this entire prompt into ChatGPT. Look at this post. Imagine if you put in your raw thoughts. It's going to go crazy. So I request you to pause the video for the next 5 minutes. Articulate your thoughts, keep them messy, use this prompt and create your post. So welcome back, and we will be going towards the framework 2, which is the value bomb list. It is usually best when you're writing framework kind of posts or how to or listicle kind of posts. Typically turns all your thoughts, all your knowledge, all your education into a value bomb list format. You are listing down your information for somebody to read it, for somebody to consume it if they're busy, and somebody to apply those learnings in their life. So we were talking about the framework post. Let me tell you one of the biggest reasons you should try it out for sure. And you know the cutoff. You know that you can only read the first few sentences. So what happens is when you clearly write, get 10 different ideas about this, people want to finish reading the entire list. So even before they click on see more, they know what to expect in the post. Hence, they click on see more if they're interested. And then they want to read your entire list, which also increases your dwell time, and value bomb lists have the longest dwell time on the platform. Let me explain this to you with an example. So this is a post by Chris Donnelly. He starts by writing, reaching level 4 of Claude is not as hard as you think. That's the hook. It's clear, it's specific, he's talking about level 4, you know, and I know it. Now, he rehooks us. He says, I spoke at an event the other week and I was really stunned. I'm curious to know what happened. Why was the bro stunned? He's not given you the list yet. He's pulling you in to hear it further. Now comes the setup. The founders then knew so little about what Claude can do, some people didn't even know what a project was. And then he writes, if you're still using Claude for basic search, you are probably at level 1. This is where he positions the reader that, bro, this is the state of Claude you are at. Now he says you're either in or behind. Then comes the list, and notice this very carefully. Each level is short, structured, and standalone like level 1. So each one feels like something you can screenshot, save, something that makes you feel, I want to read this end to end. I want to know what's in for me by the end of this post. Now, I'll help you build this kind of a post for your account within the next 2 minutes. So go to tab 2 in the sheet once again, and this time you go to the value bomb list. You'll see this prompt. You are a LinkedIn content strategist who specializes in high reach posts for personal brands. I want to write a LinkedIn post using the value bomb list format. Then you see my topic is write down whatever you want to write about. Let's say you want to write about 5 medicines, 5 numerology hacks, 5 event industry updates. Then your target audience, if you're writing for founders, for HRs, for marketing leaders, for SaaS owners, then your content pillars. What are the kind of content topics you write about often? What are the kind of themes you like to write about? We've covered this multiple times. And then it states the rules that are required by this kind of post format. So, like last time, I'm going to go and pick a random paragraph from the internet. Okay, let me pick up this paragraph about animals in zoo, right? It's the most lame example I'm going to give you, and you see how this lame example will turn into such a good post. So I will take this paragraph and I will run it with the prompt into ChatGPT. Look at the output you get. This is the quality of the post, and this is from a random paragraph. Now you use this prompt to write down about 5 great things that you learned this year. Alright, assuming that you wrote your post, welcome back to this video, and we are going to now cover post format 3, which is the contrarian and the opinion format. Now usually you use this kind of format while writing, let's say, opinion posts, while writing about trends, or when you want to write about something that is a common belief but you want to disagree with. Most of the people are afraid to use this because they feel like, why contradict somebody else's opinion? Or let's just say their opinions aren't strong enough that they feel like putting them out. But this works like magic. You position yourself in the eyes of the audience. Let me take you to my screen and help you write using this post structure. So I'll give you an example first. So this is a post which starts with, if your business can't last 3 months without revenue, then it's not a business, it's a gamble. That's the hook. I am not softening. There's no I think. I have made a bold challenge. Now look at what happens next. It's about survival plus growth plus balance. That's the rehook. I'm not just making noise. I am telling you there's a structure behind what I feel and how I feel. Then I address the norms. I speak about profit means nothing, growth dies, risk without balance. These are things people already believe in. So I am not dismantling them. I am reframing them. Then comes the evidence. This is where most people fail. I'm not saying be careful. I'm showing a clear model. I talk about emergency fund, Nifty 50, risky stocks, flexi cap. This is specific, actionable, and not a vague opinion because I come with this experience and I have an opinion about it. Now, my take on it is, I say this isn't about being fancy, it's about being prepared. Then being prepared, and that's the positioning that I'm creating. Then the CTA, what is your current split? Safe, risky, or balanced? It forces you to think as a reader. Now you know the drill. I'll help you turn your thoughts into a contrarian post. So let's get to my screen without any further ado. We'll go back to tab 2 and you see prompt 3 for the contrarian opinion format. The prompt reads as, you are a LinkedIn content strategist who specializes in opinion and contrarian posts for personal brands. I want to write a contrarian post about, put down your topic here. My audience is, put down your audience details. My content pillars are, put down your content pillars. Here is my opinion or argument. Paste down your notes. Think of whatever you have an opinion on, write it down here. Let's say I'm going to write about, okay, wait, I have this idea. Work-life balance across the globe. This is a very favorite topic. I will just pick up a paragraph from the internet, turn this into a contrarian and opinion post. Look at the output. You know the drill. Pause the video, try it with your thoughts and come back to me. Lovely everybody. Now I'm about to end this video, but before I finish, I want to give you a tool to help you format and review your LinkedIn post. So when you're done formatting your post, you want to see how it looks visually on the platform, right? This is exactly what AuthoredUp helps in doing. It's not necessary that if your post is looking clean in your Word doc or in your notes, it might look the same on LinkedIn because LinkedIn cuts off your post at see more. And this is what AuthoredUp will help with. Let me show you a demo. So AuthoredUp is a free Chrome extension. I'll first of all install the Chrome extension here. It's built specifically for LinkedIn creators. Here is what you get. A post preview showing you exactly how your post looks like on desktop and mobile. See how the same post looks different here versus here. Line breaks shift and the hook that looked strong on desktop gets cut off differently on mobile. So a character count showing you exactly where the CMOR is, cutoff will land. There are more features of AuthoredUp. If you want me to make a whole dedicated video, let me know in the comments below. So 2 minutes before you post is all it takes, and you get to know how will your post look visually. So in my last tab of the cheat sheet that I've given you, so in case you ever get stuck about which framework to use for what type of post, I've done the heavy lifting for you. If you haven't grabbed the cheat sheet yet, ensure to check out the link in my description below. Please download it. Also, if you like the video, please make sure you like, subscribe, send this to yourself so that you can refer back to it while writing your next post. Alright, this is Karishmaa Singhal signing off.